Hi, everybody. Hello. So my name is Ada, and I'm really happy to be here and to be invited. And yeah, I also have my own startup, Fopo Food Powder. Okay, just tell me if you see everything. If not, I will move around. But now I'm representing also EIT Food, which is a European Institute of Technology focused on food. And I would like to share with you some ideas to face the challenges in the food industry and to show you that it's possible, and maybe you want to also join this revolution. So I think if you're here, most of you know all those challenges which exist in the food industry, but it's still kind of surprising that while we have 800 people which are undernourished, we still have 1/3 of the food which is wasted. And at the same time, 2 billion of us are overweight. And that might happen because we have quite misleading and not transparent food industry, labeling certificates and all this stuff. It's not really clear to read and to trust. And also this whole supply chain in the food chain, it's very fragmented. It's separated. The people are not connected to each other, especially different B2B partners. So it's also for them, it's hard to trust. And in this whole food industry, we forget about very important thing, which is Mother Nature. And while we take a lot from her, and from it's we don't give back much in return apart from CO2 emissions and a lot of plastic, which is getting everywhere now. And I think while it's getting there, the food industry is still not sexy enough. It's still not popular enough. So there is a place to change here. So on the good side, we have clear objectives of those challenges, right? So we know that we have to upcycle the food waste, so we have to decrease it. We should provide easy, accessible nutrition to people and also easy choices for them so they know what they choose. They know that it's good for them, for their health, nutrition, families, but also sustainable for the nature. And it all cannot happen if we want to connect the actors in the supply chain. And I think in this way we can boost the agriculture. So that's why European Institute of Technology, so EIT Food, was created, and we specialize in food. And well, it's a pan-European community. And our mission is to transform the food system, to connect all those partners so they can together face the challenges in the food industry and create a food chain where actually the consumer, so you, is in the middle. So a little bit of the theory. So the whole idea is based on the knowledge triangle. So we want to help researchers to create and transfer their knowledge into commercial viable products, students to become entrepreneurs, and existing companies to innovate their technologies. And how we want to do it? So community need partners. So we have attracted different partners from all around the globe, from different parts of the supply chain, leading global food companies, but also startups, entrepreneurs, research centers. And actually, we are quite proud to present you the Club of Rising Food Stars. So those guys, I think they have some solutions for facing the food challenges. And those are startups from Europe who have really high potential to disrupt the food industry. And they focus on different parts of the food chain, from distribution, consumption, to nutrition and upcycling the food waste. So I think you would like to hear what are the solutions actually for those food challenges. So the first star are guys from Munich. So they decided to bring vertical farming to home. And they have created a plant cube, which can grow your lettuce, radish, or anything you want from greens at your home. What you have to do is insert this kind of plate inside, and it detects it automatically, and then adjust the temperature, humidity, and water according to the plant you want to grow. And what you have to do is to sit on your couch, take your phone, and see where you want to harvest your basil and enjoy it. And also, I think was cool, doesn't need any soil, and it used 98% less of water than the normal farming. Another guys from Israel. So I think it's a really good solution for personalized nutrition and making this choice easier. So they too analyze your gut microbiome, and based on DNA sequencing, they provide you a very personalized nutrition plan, and it changes according to your food habits. So a team from Switzerland, so they have created this automated weeding robot which suppresses or eliminates at all the use of herbicides. So it's a very good tool for sustainable farming. Another farming tool, I think it's a very important one for farmers. So it's a portable device to analyze your grain and the grain quality. So what you need is actually the grain sense device and a small cup, and you can analyze your grain. You can see how much protein it has, carbs and fat, and then you can decide where you want to harvest it, at which quality, with the best yield you want. And team from Poland, I don't know if you have heard about them, but I think it's a really great solution for maximizing the efficiency of the supply chain in the food industry, hopefully reducing the food waste as well, making it more sustainable. And the last team from Spain, I guess you all heard about 3D printing, and now it comes also to food. And it actually, so the idea is to introduce this 3D printing in your home. So as Plant Cube from Agrilution, you can put it in your home and you can create your own food. You can choose your texture, taste, flavor, and if you want to have a meal which will only have 200 calories, then it can be so. So those are the examples of how you can actually face the food challenges and that there are possible solutions. So what I'm here is actually to tell you that we would like to support you. And if you have an idea for food revolution, and no matter what stage you are, we have different instruments and activities in EIT Food to help you. So if you're a researcher, student, entrepreneur, reach out to me please at the end, and I will try to find something which will be suitable. So those are the example of the activities we have. So there's a summer school for food professionals at the end of the summer. Also, we just organized, it's the last part of the recruitment for internship for students to come to different food companies all around Europe. And also global food ventures. So for all researchers, PhDs, who wants to turn their products into turn their knowledge and research into commercial valuable products, we also offer this program, and they can go to Lausanne, I think, to Israel, and then they land in San Francisco to develop their product. So talking locally, so for Poland and Eastern European countries, there's a special scheme and special funds. It's regional innovation scheme. So soon we'll be organizing demo days and also innovation grants. So yeah, we are looking for some positive food heroes who wants to face those food challenges, and they have an idea how to do it. Like Agriman from Trinidad and Tobago, who's actually educating kids and saying how agriculture is actually cool and how you can plant your own trees or plants and make it fun. So join us and innovate together. Thank you.
Yes, so I will have questions, but maybe someone else has questions. I have pretty long cable. I can go whatever I want if there are some questions in the back, in the front. So I'm interested, maybe I will start, in what kind of, do you take equity? Because some people might think that you are the venture fund and you are taking equity. How does it work? How does it look like with you helping startups, companies from the food tech industry?
So no, we are European institution. So I think you heard about Horizon 2020 fund. Some of you, yes. So it's a really big fund to actually support this kind of activities and people and to help them without taking its equity to innovate or to even start from the idea, because a lot of them, they have just ideas, and that's the focus of the program. Oh, maybe I'm standing on it. No. Oh, okay. So so it depends on which stage you are at now. So if you're a researcher, there are many different programs and workshops which can help you to do it, and they won't take equity. But we have also a lot of different partners in the community, food companies. If you're interested to work with them, that can be a possibility as well. I think the big plus of this is network, and you can choose in which projects you want to work and how much you want to be involved in, and it all depends on you. But we are not an investor, a strict,
Okay, yeah, I think it's important to understand, right?
Yeah.
How about the main audience? Is there any specific area, or what are the areas of support? Like we saw few different companies, 3D printing, the other ones, logistics. How does it look like? Is there any criteria that you specifically stick to, or not really?
So it all has to be connected to food, of course, but it can be digital, it can be a food product, an innovative food product, a device. Doesn't really matter what kind of product is it has to be connected to food and bring some kind of innovation and impact as well. So yeah, we are open. So
Okay.
yeah.
Any other questions? I have a couple. Yes? Wodek?
Does anybody in your ecosystem develop some technology related to microalgae growing?
I think there's a startup which actually they have a device which can help you to grow it at your home.
Oh, yeah, great.
Yes. So there is one, and I think they took part in some projects and they got some funding from Horizon as well, because we also help in that. So yeah, I can tell you more or redirect you after if you want.
Okay, okay, sure, great.
Okay, one from me. So I really would like to use your experience from running, from working on a startup, right? Mm-hmm. You worked in the industry, and I'm curious. So how about the struggle? So for those who don't know, Ada is right? Yes. So yeah, it's complicated. So basically, Ada, her experience is in food tech company, which was producing the powder from the food, which is not fully useful for producers. So like you know, mangoes, if they don't look good, they basically go to the trash.
So all the ugly food and almost wasted.
Yeah, and there are many of like thousands of kilograms, right? So I'm interested, what is toughest about this market, about food tech industry? How do you think?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of products in the market to start with. There's a lot of competition, I would say. So it's good to have this kind of different impact or side which we will bring. For us, it was social impact. We decided to focus on the problem of the food waste and how to minimize it. So it was a big plus to focus on it, because thanks to this we got media attention, a lot of it, and thanks to this we got a lot of interest in the product as well. So what I would say, it's to expose yourself and not to be afraid to share your ideas, even with the companies who you think might steal them. Like, you have to be careful with that. It depends, really. But we found a lot of nice collaborations with the companies and help from them, actually. So, but it's hard. Sometimes you don't know. So, you have to be careful with that as well.
Yeah. How about the investments from investors, from venture capitalists? Do you think in this industry there is a lot of money? Well, it might sound obvious, but how does it look like from the engagement or interest from investors to the food tech companies?
In Poland, we're just checking it out. I think there's growing interest. I would say this is really big in Netherlands as well, and exposure in this market really helped us a lot, and connections. Also in Germany, we got our investor in Germany actually. But we started from different programs and accelerators, and we survived like this for almost 1 year. So I would say try to participate, and it's not it's exact like advertisement of this, but also we participate in different ones, and it really helped us also with connections, mentors. So yeah, and yeah, some money as well. So. Coming back to venture with food in Poland, I would say it's starting, but I was just talking to different partners today, and they are really interested in working, so the companies as well. So they are also thinking about preparing some funds to support agri-tech startups. So, yeah.
Good. Okay. Anybody else? Yes, great.
Thank you. What is your relationship with policymakers and researchers at universities to make sure that all these very innovative companies do actually do the most effective work to solve those problems and are not working on something that is like not as urgent or not as important?
Yeah, we have different research institutions in the community, and it comes from Munich University Reading as well, Lausanne, and yeah, we try. So it's all based on Horizon. So we have those calls for research like financing as well, and different experts in the community who. So I would say Horizon is very demanding in terms of being innovative. So there's an expert community which tests and analyzes those projects. So yeah.
Policy, like governmental policymakers, do you have a relationship with them, or?
It all depends on different schemes of these organizations. Yeah, so some of the parts of the organization, they have different local funding as well. So yeah, we are kind of developing this part. So now we are more focusing on research institutions and universities. Yeah.
Anybody? I have one more question. How people can actually help you? How I don't know, someone who is into food tech can help you, or maybe someone who is not really, but maybe thinking about the career change. Are you searching for any help?
Yes, I'm searching for you or for people who have ideas in the food industry actually. So the main point is that I think
it wasn't planned. The question she didn't know about that.
No. No. To be honest, really, like this institution was created to help people who are interested in food and want to make some change. And it's all about supporting you. So we are actually researching for startups, entrepreneurs now, and we have some programs already, but we are kind of also startups, and we are developing those programs for you. So if you're interested, just talk to me after, and I think we could find some nice solutions or projects which is already existing, and you can join it. So, yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
If that's everything, have a round of applause for Ada. Thank you very much.
Thank you.